of it, and I'm just really glad it turned out the way it did for Coach and all the players.
Oh, I just remember that it was a great way to go out for us as seniors and also for Coach in his last year also.
I thought it was a great year. Everybody loved it. All we were doing was trying to do it for Coach, and everybody knew that at the beginning of the year, nobody thought we were going to do anything, and we started out pretty bad. We pulled it back together, and we finished out pretty good.
I was just glad that, everyone was comparing us to last year, and we proved them wrong that, last year's teams of studs and everything, yeah, this team where we just worked hard and we accomplished our goals.
It was a great year. I mean, that's what everybody's been saying, but it was a great year, and it's what dreams are made of when everybody, they started out. We kind of took it a game at a time instead of having the overall state championship on our mind. But like at each game, we got a little bit closer, and it kind of from the back of our mind came to the front of our mind, and we just ended up wanting to win it.
I was kind of worried there at the beginning. We didn't do too good the first 2 games, but we pulled it together and got things going.
Well, I thought it was a really good season. I mean, it's a lot to end it with the state championship, something that probably none of us ever thought would happen, was to win the state championship. And Coach's last year was a pretty fun year.
It was great. I mean, I don't think you could end it any better way than how we did.
It was just a Cinderella season. Being Coach Hench's, grand finale. We started out the season kind of rough 0-2, but, we wheeled off 12 straight and won the championship, so it was just great.
I think it was a really good football season. It was really unexpected. We had really great teams the 2 years before. And, I think a lot of people expected it to be kind of down this year. But I think we really pulled it together and pulled off a great season.
And it was the luckiest year I could have come. I mean, to play Winfield football, it was great, and I'm glad I could be part of it.
I thought we had a pretty great year. It was fun for the most part, except for the start when we lost. But just overall, it's a pretty good time. I enjoyed it.
Well, I'll always remember the St. Joe game. It was the first game me and my little brother actually got to play on the same field together, and watching him score the winning touchdown was pretty exciting.
I guess the Moberly game, when I caught my first touchdown, I was just kind of like, whoa, surprised me.
Yeah, I'll never forget the St. Joe game. Coming down in the final seconds when I knocked the pass down on the goal line. It felt great, just knowing that our first win. We had 2 losses. Everybody was starting to say this team's not going to do anything. And we turned everything around. Surprised a lot of people.
I think the Salem game, our semifinal game, was really neat. The stadium was so small and the crowd was so big, and it was neat. We won it, and we knew we were going to the Dome, and it was neat.
Biggest thing, I think, is just starting. I went from not starting the first 3 games to finally starting, and then, of course, the state championship game where I scored that touchdown. Coach Jeffries jokingly said, I give you permission to score a touchdown and make the glory pages, and I was like, okay. And then the play came, perfect, and I went and scored a touchdown, and going to see my brother in the stands was awesome.
I think I'll always remember just playing in the Dome. That was a great environment. It's really fun to play there. It's a lot of fun.
The best thing I remember is how everybody thought we weren't as good as last year's team and how we went out there and we won it, and that's all. That's the best thing that could have happened.
I think, running out onto the TWA Dome and just listening to our, fans and our supporters is something I'll never forget.
I think the one thing that stands out was the big thing we had in the field house after Coach Hench's last home game. Whenever he predicted that we would win state, and me and the 4 co-captains kind of looked at each other and we said, "Oh no," But we kind of knew at that time that, if he predicted it, it's kind of what we have to do.
Stepping onto the TWA Dome for the first time. I mean, because last year I went and watched the Jays win state and just thought I'd never be there, and then to have a chance to do this with Helias was awesome.
It teaches you how to be a winner, stick by your goals. You're going to achieve anything you want.
I think integrity and discipline and hard work and just a general idea of what I'll take out of Helias football.
I'd say it's discipline, just the practices every day, as hard as they push you all year long, and 2 days all summer, and working all summer and lifting. It just works you and finally pays off at the end.
The coaches yelled at us a lot and gave me a lot of respect for people, respect for different things.
If you have a dream and a goal, hard work and determination, you can do whatever you want. And I think football has a lot to do with that, and just a career and everything in the future.
To accomplish something, you know, a team effort, you can do anything. As a team, you can only do so much individually, but as a unit working together, you can accomplish anything.
Yeah, Ray's a great coach, and he was all about Christianity, and I think just watching him at practice, how he conducts himself, and he's a good Christian man, and that reflects on me.
I think it makes me more of a man. I've learned a lot of responsibility playing. Made a lot of good friends. It's helped me to work well with other people. I learned that it takes, like, one person can't do everything. It takes a team. Like, everybody has to give 100%.
I think most of all it would be the discipline that it taught me, you know, to stick with it. You know, sometimes things will get tough, but you just got to stay with it and it'll all turn out for the better.
Probably just how hard we had to work and how hard we were pushed just to succeed, and that's how you got to be in life.
The work that we did to do it, you see what it takes to be successful as a team and as a person. I think the coaches did a lot with us, and that's what helped us out.
I'm going to shoot him quick. Our first drive touchdown. Thanks for everything. It's been a great 33 years. You win this one today, baby, and you're going to be the standard that everybody's going to compare to everybody else.